And Watford's checked in for Thomas.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 3rd in assists. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Murray outside. Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Out to the wing. Here's Watford. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Dinwiddie outside. Johnson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Johnson's got 12.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here now is Dinwiddie. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Caldwell Pope against Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Takes the 13-footer, and there's Murray on the assist by Porter. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Denver's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Now here's Dinwiddie, still without a basket. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Murray. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Changes for Brooklyn. Corey and Finney Smith comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now, here's Bridges. Last game, 26 points. Looking to end the run. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
On the wing, Gordon. He kicks to Murray. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 15 points for Jamal Murray.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bridges outside. And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets leading by 13. Caldwell Pope with it. 11 points last game. For 3, Murray. And no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
3-pointer. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. Bridges got his third basket of the night.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. And here are the Nets. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Murray against Smith. Left side, Porter. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. Johnson, that's for two. Again, the Nets for two. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Brooklyn?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Big group substitution here for Denver. .132 left in the first quarter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Johnson for three. They grab their own miss. Back to Smith. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, make no mistake, Dennis Smith Jr. is not afraid of a little contact.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Now, here's Bridges. 12 points for him. Here's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The three. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 17.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the inside. And Watson has it in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Smith dishes to Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. And they're pushing it up. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Pass to Watson. Here's Jackson. Here's Jokic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Walker. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, just a shrewd move by Reggie Jackson. The shot-making ability is legit. Up fakes and draws the contact.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal comes in for Mikal Bridges. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
O'Neal finds Johnson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And Watson has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Cleveland. Johnson, that's for 2. O'Neal passes to Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Johnson's got 20 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Jackson passes to Jokic from 10 feet out. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Nets trail by 6. Johnson outside. Fires it up. Johnson missing again. For Denver, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Finney Smith on the 3 off target. Denver leading by 8. Jokic kicks to Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's Johnson outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. 23 points in the game.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Gordon, it's rebounded by O'Neal.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Johnson. Caldwell Pope against Thomas. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And putting that reach to work, Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
Jackson kicks to Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for O'Neal. Bridges comes in for Thomas. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Denver lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the wars. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
13 feet away. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 13. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
The Nets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Bridges passes to Johnson. In the corner, Smith with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. They shoot again. He lays it in. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Nets trail by 17. Back to Johnson. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic is Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Brown. He has yet to score. Now, here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Nets, season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference.
And right now for the Nets, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Murray outside. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Claxton. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Claxton finds Johnson. Fires from deep. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Murray with it. Now Thomas defending. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Off the inbound. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Timeout called the Nets. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Nuggets in second.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Nets trail by 19. Now Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Traps in the tray. Watford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open, let me make the game easy for him.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Feeds to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Offline with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Watford. No good on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Murray, good. Murray's got 17 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Watford. No good. Shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, third.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Outside Gordon. Pass to Porter. Outside Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Murray kicks to Gordon. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 21. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Najee.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Porter outside. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Thomas dishes to Smith. The Nets working the ball around now. From past the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Porter outside. The rebound by the Nets.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
4th team foul. Substitutions for your Nets. Nicholas Claxton.
1:36 left to play here in the second quarter.
Cameron Johnson. Spencer.
Murray finds Porter. Gordon inside. Thomas is there. Good on the bucket. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the pass to Johnson. There's the 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from 3-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Right side, Porter. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Johnson. Puts up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Porter passes to Murray. The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. Murray's got 19 points.
got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Najee, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Nuggets lead by 21. Finney-Smith finds Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their deep. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, do that as a side hustle.
And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's the Nets now. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. The Nuggets leading by 18. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Dinwiddie. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Jokic with the bucket.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Gordon, takes the 3, and again for 3.
He's got his defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Jokic passes to Murray. The tray. Second chance shot. Jokic, no good.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their...
Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Jokic high post. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
A focal point of this offense. Jokic is comfortable handling the bulk of the scoring load.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Murray, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The 3 from Johnson. Good. Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Drills it from outside.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Johnson against Gordon. Takes a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
First team.
Johnson against Jokic. He dishes it to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 16. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Alt. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Denver calls timeout. The Nets making a switch here. Watford's checked in. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And it's Gordon missing. Nets trail by 13. For the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Murray. 25 points in the game. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Murray, good. Murray's got 27.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Johnson for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Murray outside. Jokic draws the double.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for. Well, the ability to catch and shoot, the rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Jackson against Bridges. Inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Dinwiddie left side. Lets it go with the three. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Denver leading by 12. And here is Murray. He's got 27. To the paint. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Launches it. And there's Murray on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got assist number 5 here tonight. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Johnson can't hit.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And Jokic slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Bridges against Jackson. A three. And Mikal Bridges, good for 3. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Watford. Nets passing it around. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Murray. Passes to Jokic. Gordon with it. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Watford. Bridges outside. Misses the 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 13 points in the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Claxton finds Johnson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jackson's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Denver. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And there's another one for the Nuggets. Here's Dinwiddie. Scoreless thus far. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
And here's a look at some stats for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Najee, good.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
The three from Johnson. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Brown. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Nuggets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. To the left wing. Here's Brown. And again, Denver with the triple.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Timeout called, the Nets. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Bridges comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Burnett shooting right around 46% from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Bridges finds Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the middle. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Kicks to Smith. Back to Claxton. Johnson from outside. Strawther grabs the miss. To the inside. Here's Watson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Watson's got 11 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Finney-Smith. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. O'Neal outside. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Bridges finds Finney-Smith. No good from outside. The Nuggets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Strawther. Pass to Watson. Down low. Here's Najee. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Najee's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Watford. Drills the 3-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Strawther, guarded by Walker. There's Jackson with the 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Watford, that's good.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Jackson. They set the pick. Pass to Najee. Clock at 4 for 3. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Najee's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The shot by Watford, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jackson passes to Watson. Denver passing it around. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. Guarded by O'Neal. Inside, here's Jackson. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
For 3, Bridges drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 25 points in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Swiped it away. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Bridges for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get it back. Najee. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Nuggets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Strother, guarded by Walker. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Claxton the pass to O'Neal. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges with the steal. And they're on the break. Back to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Bridges. From outside the arc, carries it from three-point range. Bridges has got 31.
All night, he just won't let up.
Here's Strother, guarded by Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Royce O'Neal. Here's Brown. Defended by Bridges.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thomas against Jackson. Pass to Brown. Here's Najee. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Johnson from outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Strother's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Watson. Got a hand on it. 3 on 3. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Thomas. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Now, here's Bridges. He's covered by Watson. Bridges shot. Good.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson from downtown. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Johnson, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Najee, good.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 40% in the fourth. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he jams it with authority.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Deflects the pass. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Jackson against Dinwiddie. Jackson passes to Watson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, pretty on-point pass there by Reggie Jackson.
On the wing, Bridges. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Watson. Nuggets shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Jordan. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Looks for Thomas, gets it to him, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Jackson against Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. From deep. Watson's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Nuggets shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good. And for the Nets, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. For 3, Bridges. That one no good. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jackson against Dinwiddie. Unloads from 9, and he overshot that one, missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges for 3. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. A 3-ball. Shot clock at 5. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Strother. Off target from outside. Strother's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Back to Johnson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jackson with it. The dish to Jordan. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Brooklyn foul. Cameron Johnson. First personal foul. Team's fifth foul.
And that one misses.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the one, can play the two. You love his versatility.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 41. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's attention.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Nets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Whitehead passes to Watford. Can they get it? Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watford's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jamal Murray.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The rebound by the Nets. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Watford. And there's the pass to Whitehead. Here's Finney Smith. Connects from three-point range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Launches a three. Bucket's good. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Dave, thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is...
trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet